Hello everyone, how are you all? Hope you're doing really well. My name's Lorena Victoria and welcome to Victoria Moon Tarot. Today's reading is going to be a messages from your person. Whatever situationship you find yourself in, whether you're in no contact, whether you just want to tune into your person's energies and find out their thoughts and feelings, what they'd like to say to you, possibly what they type out then delete, or even the messages that they wish they could send and they keep them in their head and their heart. So today's marker cards are going to be reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3. What I ask you to do is choose your cards from your intuition. If you're asking for more than one person, feel free to choose another reading. If you're attracted to more than one pile of cards, one marker card there, you can very welcome to listen to messages from that one. If you want to watch the entire video, go ahead and do so. That is perfectly fine as well. Just take a little time out to get your intuitive juices flowing and going, and then timestamps will be in the description box. Press the pause on the video if you need a little extra time as well. Okay, before we start, I'd like to thank everyone that's subscribing to the channel right now. Thank you so very much for your love and support, and everyone that's booking private tarot card readings with me. Thank you ever so much, and all your comments, likes and tips and donations to the channel as well. Thank you so very much for those as well. I really appreciate each and every single one of you. I really do. So should we get on with your readings? Yes. Okay, now I'll give you a few quiet moments to choose either reading 1, reading 2 or reading 3 for messages from your person, and I'll give you a few quiet moments to do that now. Hello there, welcome back to your reading. Those of you who chose this card of main male, card number 1, for reading number 1. Okay. Sorry guys, I just had to stop your video there, your reading there. I realised that the camera was a little bit too low, so I've just raised the camera tripod so we can fit all your messages and your cards in. So, reading number 1, which is card 1, main male. I'm going to be getting some tarot messages from the mini Everyday Witch Tarot. Let's have a look what Spirit wants you to know. So what are the messages that this person, unsent messages from your person, the messages they don't send, they keep in their heart and their head? Okay, we have the first card, the Magician is in reverse. Oh, we've got more cards here. Thank you so ever so much. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the 10 of Cups the right way up. This person wants to resolve things. They want to sort things out. I nearly said they don't want to fight anymore. That is the first thing that intuitively that came to me. They don't want to fight anymore. They don't want to be disappointed anymore. They are aware that possibly here with the Magician being in the reverse, that they have been not seeing your side to things at times. They may feel that they have disappointed you as well. They've definitely not been on your side. I feel like also family members have massively got involved in this for some of you as well, with the 10 of Pentacles being in reverse. But this person is lonely and they want to make it up to you. They're very much feeling your absence and almost like I nearly said, they're not feeling your presence right now, because for a lot of you could be in no contact with these readings. I kind of feel like they want to say to you, I never realized how much I hurt you, or we could have had more and I've played a massive part in that. Yeah, when the Magician is in reverse, your first tarot card out there, it can be a card of either a lot of time has been wasted, a lot of scattered energy, and often the Magician in the reverse, the right way up, the Magician is full of potential. But when the card is in reverse, it's like you've wasted that potential to have something that could have been really good. Okay, we have a 10 of Cups situation. I kind of just looking at the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and then the Ten of Cups the right way up. I'll bring them forwards here. It feels very much like it feels like a lot of arguments for nothing. Yeah, I think that I nearly thought the couple was getting married there. I feel like there's been discord for no reason. And it's like, things could have gone so much smoother, so much easier. I think your person wants to be reunited with you as well. But I kind of feel like they don't know what to say to you at the same time, how to break the ice or how to approach you again here, if it's been a certain amount of time for some of you that has passed. Okay, I'm going to get some, yes, I'm going to go for my Queen of the Moon deck. And then we'll get some messages as well. Okay, creation. So when this card comes out, this is all about, first thing I got there was this person has got, what can they come up with now to sort this out? I'm looking at the moon very much in the middle of this person's third eye, more or less. And it feels very much like they don't want you to turn your back on them. They might be coming up with something. They may want to contact you here as well. I almost feel like the energies of they're planning to start all over again with you, or planning some idea that they can sort this out with this card 39. They don't want you to be, I nearly said they don't want you to feel like you're left out in the cold. I think they're lonely and then wondering whether you're lonely too, or what I'm seeing here, or whether you have someone else who's loving you, or if you've moved on with a new love as well. I think they'd like to know and find out things about you too. Yeah, they may be stalking your socials there, or checking you out, or asking around about you, asking about you. Couldn't get my words out then. Let's get another card here. Maturity. Okay, so this person may have done a lot of growing up. They may have learned a lot of lessons here as well. Oh my God, the creativity card has just fallen out the deck, and I didn't mean. Did anybody see that come out the bottom of the deck? Right, so we've got two cards. One's fallen. We can't ignore this one. It's almost like they're telling you, I've grown up. I've learned some lessons. I've done a lot of soul searching here as well. I've learned a lot. They may have had a good teacher. They may have had an advisor in the form of somebody older, or maybe a parent, or a friend who was more sensible, or a family member who's more sensible. The card of maturity is all about, being wiser and more intelligent and learning lessons and growing up. And they want to create in you a creation. Are you joking? Okay, creation and creativity. Okay, they're trying to recreate a new future. They're trying to build a new future. Now, I don't know whether they're going to build it with, I need to build it with themselves first. They may want to, maybe they're thinking of, trying to start their life again, to do things better. That's the energy that I'm picking up. It's like before they can approach you, they're trying to build what I call a little empire for themselves, even if it's a little one, Maybe they're too ashamed to come back at you with nothing. Or I nearly said, do you know what I nearly said? I nearly said when you knew them, they were poorer. But why I'm feeling that, I don't know. It feels like they didn't have very much when you knew them, maybe even in financial means. But I think they've moved on. I want to say they moved and shook themselves, but, done something about their situation. Perhaps their life was not great at the time that you knew them, and things were happening that they couldn't control at the time. Okay, let's get more message cards here as well. Okay. Change is always good. I'll get a couple of these out as well. Love doesn't have to mean near. So some of them, okay, this could be a long distance one for some of you here as well. Interesting. Let's get some of my love oracles, then we will do the unsent messages. That ones that they can't tell you, or they can't type out, or they type out and they delete, or they ones that they want to send in their head and they don't, you know. Here we go. Some of these messages here. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Another one here is just, and one's just fallen out, and I'll read that too. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And this one fell out too. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So basically, interesting. This is all of this reading is about this person changing. You know, it's like I've changed for the better, and they've transformed themselves into a better person. I nearly said a person that's more understanding now is what I'm intuitively picking up. Perhaps they didn't understand before, you know, don't understand you, the connection. I need also, perhaps I feel like for some of you, you may be asking about people that have been in your past a lot as well. I'm going to pull some message cards. Let's see what was not sent by your person here. You are the first person to make me feel this way. I wish I could give you more. I wish you were here with me. I'm aware that not all the messages will resonate with absolutely everyone, but just take the ones that are sticking out to you. I have unwittingly sabotaged our connection. So they've damaged your connection in some way, and they didn't really mean to do it, but they have, or they feel like they have. I feel lost without you. I am faced with constant reminders of you. Repetitive cycles. Divine counterpart. I like the sound of that. Okay. Now I'm going to pull out my own cards here. My own channeled messages. See which ones are resonating. Okay, one's just fallen out. I don't want to talk right now. To use my handwriting, guys. I want to make things right. I am too scared to speak to you. Pull out a few more. I can't find the right words to say. I don't want you to move on yet. And I'm scared. Wow. Okay. Thank you for listening to this reading. I hope you got messages from here that resonate with you. I'm aware that all the reading is going to be exactly for your situations, but just take the parts that jumped out at you and made, you know, and resonated and made sense to you. Thank you so much for listening to this reading. I really appreciate your time and your energy. Hope you got messages from here as well. If you're interested in a private reading, all the links to book in the description box beneath this video. And if you want any more guidance on this channel, you can go back in time and look at some of the older videos, see which thumbnails stick out to you and pick your deck and see what happens. So thank you so much for listening. It's been a pleasure. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. See you all really soon. Take care. Bye bye. Hello there, welcome back to your reading. Those of you who chose reading number 2, which was the card of courtship, card number 4 here. Okay, let's get some messages from the mini everyday witch tarot deck. Okay, we've got 2 cards that have already fallen out. The 7 of Cups reversed and the World. I almost feel those energies of your person is dying to tell you something. It's like they've seen things much more clearly now. The world is all about sharing the love. You know, they want to talk. It could be a card of travel as well. This person could be long distance. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. They may be waiting to travel to you here. Yeah, I think that they've been trying to either get to you or travel to you, come to visit you at your house, trying to speak to you. It's almost like they want to say something to you here. The moon. Wow. Okay. So I feel like there's been some delays and problems with this person either trying to come to see you. Yeah. So maybe something has cropped up or something has stopped them from coming into your energies. There may be some travel problems. They may have to work. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse, which is telling me that they're trying to either contact you already. Perhaps you have this person blocked and they want to see you or want to tell you something. They want to tell you how they feel. They might have been waiting for some time to do this, by the way. The moon is there. They're also quite scared and they're quite emotionally attached as well. But in a way, I don't think that, even though I feel they're scared to tell you something, I think they really want to say something to you about their feelings because the moon has come out. But also, I'm sensing for a lot of you, this is not going to be expected. It feels very much like expect the unexpected. I think that maybe for some of you haven't heard from this person for a long time, but all of a sudden, this person has started to think about you for some reason. Maybe they've seen you walking past them. Maybe they've seen you in a car. Perhaps they've seen your socials or something's come up, you know, some reminders come up on your socials and they're thinking about the past as well for a lot of you. But it's like they want to tell you something, you know, all will be revealed with this person. But they may just get some guts and just, you know, try and just knock on your door or something like that instead of messaging. But this reading is called Unsent Messages from Your Person. They're dying to, it's on the tip of their tongue. They've been waiting a long time to tell you this as well. I think that they've either, you know, you haven't seen each other for a little while, or they can't get to you, or for some reason they haven't been able to contact you. I think it's more logistics than anything. It feels like they would send these messages if they possibly could. So, for lots of reasons, maybe they've lost your phone number, they can't find you on your socials, perhaps you've gotten rid of your social media, they can't actually get to you physically and would like to come and maybe give you a hug and hold your hand and a kiss, you know, something like that on those lines. So if they could spill the beans, I think they would sing like a canary. This one. Let me get some, where's my deck? Right, let me get some more messages, see what else Spirit wants you to know. We have Faith, Worm, Moon. This is a very intuitive card. Very intuitive card. It's very much, for me, it feels like the Empress. I think they want to tell you how they feel about you. I think they still have a lot of love and a lot of feelings for you. It's card 31, by the way. You can see the lady there is expecting. So, yeah, maybe that's a thing as well. Maybe they're trying to tell you that something is happening with them. Maybe they've had a child. Perhaps you've had a child. Perhaps they've found out something about you that's unexpected. But I just feel like this person wants to speak to you massively. I think they want to tell you something. I think they still see you as this beautiful, beautiful creature here as well. It feels very much like somebody's about to return, though, with this card. Things are looking up. It's like, I'm better now, or I feel things for you now, or perhaps they've had this realization, perhaps they miss you, a lot of them, you know. It's like, oh, you know, they still have a lot of admiration feelings for you with this spread so far. Okay, let's get more messages here. We'll get a card from my Love Oracle deck. Yin, Yang, Fire and Water. You could be two different types of people. Perhaps this person's a fast lifestyle, fast talker where you're a little bit more laid back, or vice versa. But somewhere you match. You match. It's like you understand them, they understand you. You get each other. And I think they're missing your presence in a lot of ways if this is a no contact situation. But for a lot of them, I feel like for a lot of you, you have been contacting this person. They do really want to spill the beans. It's almost like, they want to tell you something, they want to talk to you, they want to be in your energies. That's what I'm getting with this reading. Wow, this is a lot of energy I'm suddenly coming out with. Right now, it's like overwhelmed with energy. Let's get some of these love oracle cards. Then I'll do the message cards of what they would like to send, see what comes out. I still think they're in love with you, a lot of them, with these cards, because the moon is there. They're still emotionally attached, and the world is about sharing your love, It's about, it can even be a wedding anniversary or a wedding coming up, or maybe they want to ask you to marry you, something like that. Perhaps a family member's getting married or having a baby there. It could be on your side too, of course. Aha, okay, we've pulled out some cards here. We've got reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and faith that all will work out for the best. Okay, I feel this may be you, okay? Maybe you're the one that finds this person a little bit too whoa, because I can sense the energy's on fire, and maybe they're a bit too much for you. And maybe you have been giving each other some space. Here we go again. Only time will tell. Whoa. Okay, I've got another card. Let's get 3. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So maybe you're the one that's a little bit reluctant to hear this message from this person. Perhaps, it's been an amount of time that's passed, or what else am I picking up? Or maybe this person kind of, excuse me for saying this, but I feel like sometimes this person is too much for you and gets on your nerves. Perhaps you can only handle them in small doses at times. But yeah, it feels very much like, also I know this is a love reading. I'm wondering if some of you, this is something else that's come up with unexpectedly. It's just what I'm intuitively feeling with your reading. So a lot of you have picked it for love, and that's great, whatever is resonating with you. But I sense that some of you picked this reading and it's resonating with something else. Maybe a family member, friend, something else other than a love partner here. And it's like, this is different for me. I'm understanding the reading, but it's not maybe the one that you wanted for a romantic partner, and it's something else. Yeah, that's what I'm getting as well. Even though this is supposed to be a love reading, you never know what spirit wants, when they connect with you, what it is they want to tell you. So, I have to go with what is being given. Let's get some unsent messages from your person here, yeah? Let's get my love oracle deck for the messages. Okay, we have, you are the love of my life. Whoa, coming on strong, very strong message there. We've got, I'm so sorry. You deserve better than me. Long distance. I said some of them might be long distance. In long distance, I kind of feel like maybe logistically, or some of them it could be quite a distance in time as well, as I'm feeling as well. Soulmate. Reminiscing. Oops, I'm making a mess here, aren't I? Reminiscing. You are always on my mind. And we have please forgive me as well coming out of this deck. So this could be the messages that they really want to get out of their mouths, and that, when they're typing it out, it's like maybe they've written this 100 times in their heads and haven't sent them. Or possibly they've written them out and tempted, you know, and now I think it's almost like I want to speak now. I want to speak my truth. These are my own messages, okay? Excuse the handwriting, guys. I'm not the best. Okay. I can't find the right words to say has come out. Let's get more. Being emotional scares me. I've looked you up online to see what you have been up to. Hello. I will call soon. Don't worry. I've missed the R off. Sorry. I don't want him around you. Something is telling me to pull one more out of this deck as well. I'm stalking your social media. I've missed another R off. Sorry. I did channel these before. Yeah, and I did them quite fast. I just, you know, when I'm channeling messages like that, it's like I do them at speed. So, you know, spelling is not, you know, what I'm thinking about. It's the emotion that's coming through. So apologies for the 2 R's being missing there. Yeah, wow. I hope that resonates with a lot of you there as well. Wow, that's quite, I feel like I'm talking faster, and I feel like I don't want to, you know, I can't shut up, or I don't want to shut up. So I don't know if this person that you're thinking about talks at speed, or is a high energetic person, because that's how I'm feeling right now. Yeah, it feels like, yeah, verbal diarrhea. Okay, guys, thank you ever so much. Yeah, if you like that, give the video a thumbs up, drop a comment in the comment section. If you're not a subscriber yet, please do turn on the notification bell, then you'll be notified every time I do a new upload. I upload several times a week. Any of you would like any private readings, all the links to book are in the description box beneath this video. Thank you ever so much, guys. I'm off to have a lovely hot chocolate now and warm my hands up. Thank you so much. See you all really soon. Bye bye. Hello everyone, welcome back to reading. Those of you who chose reading number 3 and this card number 13, wealthy man there. I always think it's one of that there is one of those old fashioned, you know, I don't know if you remember the old fashioned carriage clocks you used to get on your grandma's fireplace that used to spin round, but it's not, it's a message machine. Okay, let's get some Everyday Witch mini tarot cards here, and then we'll do your messages. So let's have a look what this person maybe wanted to send and didn't, wrote down and didn't, or what they want to say to you and they haven't yet. Okay, we have the Tower. Whoa, strong energy there. Oh, 2 cards have come out here. The Hanged Man. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse. We have the 3 of Cups. 3 energies I'm feeling. I know I've just seen the 3 of Cups. They've got a lot of fears going on here. They're very much in some kind of timeout. So I'm wondering if this is whether you've put a block on them at the minute, or vice versa. It feels like things are in suspension, like your Hanged Man there. The Tower's always about people's fears, okay? I feel like maybe they've caused a little bit of a change of dynamic of your relationship that possibly you didn't want at the minute. Now, the 3 of Cups could be reversed, so this may be a card of too much partying, some gossip going around. This person has not been supporting you in lots of ways. They want to try and make it up to you, okay? Now I'm going to say something else, and this won't be for all of you, so don't panic, okay? The 3 of Cups sometimes in reverse can be third-party energy. Something probably which you already know about or you found out about, because the 7 of Swords is in reverse and it's sitting right next to the 3 of Cups. And often that could be someone who maybe has caught somebody out, okay? They're not sure what to do. I think they've caused some kind of tower moment between you. Okay, so it wasn't wanted. I'm feeling like they didn't want to hurt you. I feel like they probably have been a fool. I'm not surprised the fool doesn't come out of this reading today, but it's like they have caused this disaster themselves and they know it. Now they're trying to make it up to you, and you might not want to hear from them, or they've upset you too much, or they've gone too far this time. Okay, so yeah, that's what's come out of your tarot cards there. Now let's keep going and then see some of the messages that they... Oh, okay, one's just flown out of this deck. The masculine. These are two very masculine cards. So I'm wondering if ego or flattery has got the better of them, or somebody has flattered them. You know, you've got two quite masculine cards, and card 42, just, you know, the card is lunar god. Yeah. So they might be full of themselves. They might like their appearance with these cards as well, or take a lot of time out of their appearance. I feel like they realized their mistake. I feel like they know what, you know, they know that they've hurt you. I feel like they've actually messed the whole connection up. And I think they do care, but it feels very much like to me that if some of them who act like they don't care is because they've got this macho attitude, but in all reality, they actually really do care. I think also they've put you in a situation that really you didn't deserve, okay? Or their behavior has put you in that situation and you don't deserve it. So they're not, a lot of them don't know how to say it, I'm sensing as well. Perhaps they're too like this to delve into their deep emotional background. I think they have emotions. They don't like expressing them or showing them. Okay, let me get more cards here and see what else is coming out. We've got emotional. What did I say about emotions? I felt really strongly this person can't express emotions. Perhaps that's what's wound you up. It feels like, you know, that maybe for you, you felt like they've been sneaky, or they haven't been emotional towards you. It's because they're no good at it. Perhaps they want to express their emotions to you now. We've got the rabbit there. Often the rabbit is a symbol of having a good time and fun. Okay. The owl symbolizes someone who's wise. And then we've got this fantasy figure here. I call it Pegasus, but it could be a unicorn, I suppose. But it feels very much like the person's been in some kind of fantasy limbo. And it might have been a sexual connection that's happened between this person, but it could have been that way for you and this person as well. Perhaps you've been hooking up with no emotion because this person can't take emotion or show emotion. Maybe for you things have changed and you started to get emotionally attached to this person. I think they want to express their emotions with this card coming out. They may tell you that they kind of get where you're coming from now with that owl. They're much wiser. But at the same time, I almost feel like they'll take a masculine stance for a lot of them, okay? And for others, it's like they're still in this fantasy, I'm fantastic vibe, yeah, at the minute. Feels like they're in this fantasy dream. It's like Way with the Fairies. Everybody loves me. Everyone fancies me. You know, that's the energy that I'm picking up with these cards. It's very much like they know what they've done, but they won't confront it. This person is very strongly not being able to show emotions, even though they do have it. I'm looking at this guy's face, actually. Look. It's like, I've got all these moons. I've got the moons in my hands. I can do what I want. But at the same time, I think they are rubbish at emotion. Probably sorry that they've done this to you, but won't show it. The Hanged Man is telling me that they may be just looking at things from your point of view at this moment in time. Right, I'm pulling out some of these Love Oracle cards. Right, here we go. Two has come out, guys. And the first card that I've just pulled out, that I'm going to drop my entire deck. Right, I've pulled out two. I'll read this one first. 1 second. It says healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. That's entirely up to you if you want to do that, of course. And then we have this beautiful card. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Spirit is looking after you, guys. Spirit is looking after you 1,000,000%. It's basically saying, you know, these things, even though they're painful at the time, they happen for reasons. You'll look back on this and think, possibly, you know, Spirit is saying maybe you're not supposed to be with this person because they've hurt you. Perhaps this person wasn't for you and someone who is right for you will come along. You know, there's plenty of reasons. You won't know this yet, but further down the line, you will look back at this and think, that's why, you know, I was being protected by Spirit for this reason. Forgiveness has come out. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So I know this person has hurt you just by these cards, okay, and your tarot readings. I do feel like this person still thinks that they're the bee's knees as well. That they're fantastic and smug, like this guy here. But it feels very much like they do have emotions, they just don't want to show them to you. Or they don't want to show them to anybody, possibly, you know. That's how it feels to me. Let's get more cards and I'll do your message cards. Oh, okay, what fell out? You have more options than you realize has fallen out. And then this card next to it, most people are just trying to survive. Wow. Okay. I'm going to get some unsent messages now. Okay, let's have a look what they want to say and don't. Okay, I need time has just come out. So we'll put that in. More has jumped out. I feel like I've ruined everything. I still have growing to do. Wow. They're coming out every time I try and shuffle. I'm so sorry. They're jumping out of my deck, guys, and I can't help it. Here's another one. Okay. Destiny is taking us down different paths. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're just jumping over. I abandoned people to make myself feel important. I nearly dropped my entire deck then. Okay. I pulled away because I'm overwhelmed with all the things going on in my life. There was someone interfering in our relationship. Wow. I'm just going to pull out some of my own channeled message cards this morning. Excuse my pen there. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're wrong in your thoughts about me. Okay. Lying was easier than telling the truth. Do you see signs when I think about you? Has come out, those two. Wow. Your friends annoy me. The grass was not greener on the other side. Being emotional scares me. I knew that already. Wow. Okay. I know that's a lot and this one will be triggering for a lot of you as well. Okay. Please take the parts that resonate with you. I'm aware not everything will. Okay. All right, my lovelies. I hope that's helped you in some way. If you are inquiring about another person or you're attracted to another pile of cards, there may be messages in that another pile as well for you. If you want any more guidance, you can have a private reading with me. Links to book in the description box below, or you can go back in time on my older videos there. Everything is timeless to when you need them, and find them. You can go intuitively pick a pile of cards too. Thank you ever so much, guys, for listening to this reading. I really appreciate each and every single one of you as well. If you're after more readings, I'll upload several times a week, so subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, then YouTube will notify you every time there's a new upload from me. Thank you so much for listening. I'll be back really soon with another video. Take care, keep safe. Bye bye.